Hi guys, it's Punny Comments Commentates here, and I'm commentating on this because I have read it through, but it's just weird. If I go down here, hold on. So this person's grandmother's life was shortened by the Gosport War Memorial Hospital by the very people who are supposed to be looking after her. Okay, so skip through this, you can read it if you want, but I'll read bits of it. She was in Gosport for respite care. No idea what that is. For 6 weeks, and they were gonna knew that would happen to her. What would happen to her? They went and left her there. So their family visited them every day. After she'd been there 4 weeks, she got a call from the uncles, her uncle, saying that the gran had 36 hours to live, as you can see. He was shaken and he had only seen her the day before, kissed her goodnight and told her he would see her tomorrow. So-and-so, my daughter-in-law, had spent the afternoon with her, drying hair that had just been washed, making sure that she'd signed her pension book. We didn't know at the time, but by this point staff had applied that patch on her back, and she's never had as much as a paracetamol before, so I'm guessing this person's. But anyway, she was never in pain and did not have cancer. This patch, when it reaches full strength at 17 to 23 hours, is equivalent to 135 grams of morphine. That's quite a fair bit, I guess. The next morning, the 8-stone grandmother, who was about 4'11" I don't know why they put that in there, was reported to be aggressive, and we think that she was possibly frightened for her life, as she is now suffering a massive overdose. Right? If she became aggressive, if we read the next bit, this is why it's like, why? Anyway, she was then held down by nursing staff and injected in the buttocks with 50 milligram of an antipsychotic drug called chlorpromazine. Probably butchering that, but at least it's not somebody's name. Anyway, where was I? It's very, very painful injection and normally starts at 10 milligrams. Around 50 minutes later, they put a syringe driver in her back. Okay, that's probably even more painful. And loaded that with a 40 milligram of demorphine. 40 milligrams. What is what they use on death row. And okay, so I guess that bit's bad, but it's the part where she turned. Yeah, I can zoom in. Okay, she was reported to be aggressive. So then she had been held down and injected with an antipsychotic drug, right? But she had to be given that, because she would have killed somebody, and then, oh no, it's not her fault, it's their fault still. It's like one of those arguments that, like two-faced arguments. But anyway, so then when they basically do the 50 minutes later, they do that thing, and then what they use on death row. So doesn't death row mean you're close to death? So that means she was dying anyway. So that there was to make her more relaxed when she died, I'm gonna say. I'm probably picking this too much. Yes, here's what, yeah. She wasn't the only one. Yeah, okay, the 650 other people were shortened due to being given lethal doses of painkillers without medical justification. Okay, but an antipsychotic is not a painkiller. So in other words, you're saying that an antipsychotic is a painkiller, and they gave it to her because apparently she was in pain. She wasn't. From this, it doesn't say whether she was in pain or not, but she probably was from the illness she had. And so if what am I saying? So her life has apparently been shortened when they wouldn't have even given her the midazolam. I'm definitely butchering that because she was in the middle of dying. Yeah, okay. Paid out the facts that there was a disregard for human life and a culture of shortening the lives of a large number of patients by prescribing them and administering dangerous doses of hazardous combination of medication not clinically indicated or justified. Yeah, see, it's not indicated. Oh, initiated? Web search. Point out. Oh, okay. That's one of the benefits of being on a phone. To this day, there has been no response from the Attorney General with regards to criminal proceedings. Justice must prevail, and those disregarded to the lives of. Okay. Yeah, and then they just link a YouTube thing, and then a GoFundMe. But from what I understand, I don't. But then again, I'm not a medical expert. With this, they're basically just saying that she was given as far as I'm aware, by the way, she was given a drug that they use on death row. And death row, just make sure I'm getting this correct before I look at it. Well, I've said it multiple times. Yeah, like the last thing, basically. That's what I'm gonna say. I have the word definition on it. Definition. Okay, that's not gonna help. But anyway, so death row. Let's see what this is on. What this actual thing is. Anesthesia, procedural sedation for people with trouble sleeping and severe agitation. Guess the grandma was agitated, so that I guess could be it. Why? Sedation. Yeah, it's basically she was having a fit, or whatever it's called, getting severely aggressive, and then they used this because the other stuff wouldn't calm her down. So they had to use it. Otherwise they'd have had to hold on to her until she calmed down, which could be days. And those people need to get home. Well, that's actually being selfish. But then again, you shouldn't need. If they just let go of her and she attacks someone, she's going to just get thrown in prison. And also, so they tried calming her down because nothing else would work. And it's like, oh, this is your fault her life's shortened, even though she was the one trying to attack you. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm sorry I had regard for my own life and the lives of my fellow doctors and all that sort of stuff. And it was, yeah. Don't forget to tell me what you want in the next video. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe. And I shall see you all next time. Also, sorry for being dead for so long on this channel. But, just had school stuff to do. Anyway, see you later. Goodbye.